In this video, we're going to discuss how to find your way around the Construct 3 user interface. When we're done, you should be able to navigate around the app confidently, enough to start working on your own project. Construct 3 has an intuitive user interface that you will become comfortable with in no time. It consists of 9 separate parts, as well as a series of toolbars that you can choose to show or hide depending upon what you are focusing on. The user interface is highly customizable, allowing you to float, dock, and rearrange its various toolbars to facilitate your workflow. Some portions of the UI, however, are so essential that they are, for all intents and purposes, immovable. Case in point, the main toolbar. That's the small bar just to the right of the main menu button, which features the most basic project options, including save, undo and redo, as well as multiple project preview options. These are the things you always want right at your fingertips. Let's take a moment to explore the Construct 3 user interface. If you'd like, pause this video and familiarize yourself with the names and locations of the default setup. It's important to note that Construct 3 has multiple themes, and when you choose one, it may affect the look, feel, and location of each component listed here. When you first launch Construct 3, either by navigating to editor.construct.net or by clicking on some previously created shortcut, you should see the Start page. This page serves as home base and features links to game templates, demo projects, how-to guides, tutorials, as well as the Construct 3 manual. In the upper right-hand corner is the account badge portion of the user interface. By default, Construct 3 runs in a limited free edition mode, so you should see guests listed until you log in with your account. If you close the Start Page tab, you will see the skeleton of the Construct 3 user interface. Clicking on the main menu button reveals a series of useful submenus. From here, you can create a new project or open an existing project to continue on with your development. To the right of the main menu button is the main toolbar. This is the best place to preview and debug your project. On the right side of the interface is the project bar, which lists the many elements that make up your project, organized by category. On the left side is the all-important Properties bar, where you can view and configure the settings of each project element. In the middle of the screen is the main view. The main view is where you design the layouts, which become the stages, rooms, levels, and menus of your game. It is also where you write the code within what are called event sheets, using Construct 3's intuitive block-based programming interface. You should see a so-called View tab for each layout or event sheet that is open within the main view. In the lower right-hand portion of the screen is the Layers tab, which allows you to group and stack objects above and below one another in your games, effectively changing what is commonly referred to as the Z order or Z index of each. It is common to see additional tabs alongside the Layers tab belonging to other lesser used bars, for example, the Tile Map bar. Once again, the Construct 3 user interface is customizable. You can dock, float, and rearrange things to suit your preferences. You can also show and hide bars by going to Main, View, Bars. If you go overboard and just want the interface to revert back to normal, you can reset the dialogues by going to Main, Settings, and by picking Reset Bars and Dialogues under User Interface. You will need to relaunch Construct 3 for these changes to take effect, however. The main menu is also useful for showing the version of Construct 3 you are running and for setting other preferences, such as the UI's current theme, and much, much more.